Hey friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel, we utilize the cash envelope system, and today we're going to be doing a cash stuffing. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Hey friends, welcome back again. So happy to have you here. Today we're going to be doing another cash stuffing, and this is from my income only, and this is a week where I was paid more because I worked full-time in the week prior, and I also worked full-time the week before that, but something got a little mixed up in the payroll office, and so I'm just now getting those extra hours this week. So I had over $1,000 to work with, which is a lot more than I normally get per week. So I just work part-time, usually very, very part-time for my family business. So let's get our money set up. We are not stuffing the 1,000 today. We are stuffing 800. Actually, let's count this before we set it up. We're stuffing 800. I did make a $200 payment towards the amount that I needed to pay for Disney. So now I only owe it $80 more. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. So the amount that we should have is 800. So let's count this up. We've got 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40. So 440 in 20s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 130, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 800, and that is correct. Awesome. We love that. Before I jump into stuffing the cash, I just want to take a minute to talk about Fetch Rewards. If you guys aren't familiar with Fetch, it is a receipt scanning app where you just snap photos of your receipt and you earn points, and then those points then turn into gift cards that you can redeem. I've already gotten a couple $100 from using Fetch, and they give you bonuses for shopping at certain stores or buying certain items. I personally don't look what's on there before I go shopping. It's just if it happens to have a bonus, it does. Some people do look at that and say, I'm going to buy that because it has a bonus. You can also get points from playing games that are linked to the app, and then also from referring your friends. And if they sign up using your code, then you'll get a little bit of a points bonus as well. So if you haven't already signed up and you want to, I'll put my referral code here on the screen. It's also always linked in my description box below. So that's it for my rant about Fetch. But let's get right into the cash stuffing. So let me grab my wallet. How are y'all doing? It's a fine Saturday morning here in New Mexico, and hope you are having a good start to your weekend. So for groceries, we're going to put 80. And I am still going to be using my credit card and unstuffing because we're trying to do this points bonus on this new card. So, hey, it gives me more content. It gives me more stuff to film for my unstuffing. So we've got 20, 40, 60, and 80 going into groceries. And then dining out is going to get its usual 50. My fun money is going to get skipped because I'm working on the Disney envelope, and that is fun for me. And then miscellaneous is going to get 20, and it's going to get some of these 5s and these 1s. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 in miscellaneous. And that's just for if I go over in any category. If I need to leave a few dollars in a tip jar or something like that, then it's just easy for me to pull from. So that is going to be it for my wallet this week. But also I'm going to set aside $20 for my husband. This is his fun money, and we'll give that to him later. All right, going into my high priority binder. Starting off with my emergency fund, we are going to add $20 this week. Even though I did have a larger amount to work with from my check than I normally do, I'm really trying to bulk up our anniversary envelope, so that's where a lot of the money is going. But minimum, I always want to put $20 into my emergency fund. So now in emergency fund, I have $500 in the bank, and this is in a high yield savings account now. I did open an account with Ally. And then I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70. So technically I have 770 total in my emergency fund. All right. Next is going to be my dog's emergency fund. And as you can see, it is empty. There was no real emergency other than all of their meds. They're both on meds. They're both on several meds. Everything is on auto ship. And once a year, it happens to all come out at the same time. And so that was this week. And it was like probably, how much was it? Over $400. I think, or maybe just close to 400. It was a hefty amount. So I did have to empty this and their envelope to pay for all of it. So we are starting over in here, and it's going to get 20 today. And then we'll be adding a good amount to just their regular envelope as well. Car repairs is going to get skipped today. That has 170. Michigan is going to get skipped today. All right, anniversary. Anniversary is going to get 300. So there's 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 300. So let's add this. In my next unstuffing, I will take this extra money to the bank because I have another 500 now, I think. So let's count it. So again, I have a placeholder for money that's in the bank. That's 500. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590. Am I counting right? 590. Yeah. 600. So a total of 1,100 that is in this envelope, which is awesome. I still have another 200 that I need to pay to the photographer. We are getting 10-year photos done with our dogs, which I'm very excited about. If you guys missed my little introduction to them, I posted it last week. I think it was in my Budget With Me video. I had some photos of them finally. And so they're going to be in our photos. And then I gave myself and my husband a budget for each of us to buy each other gifts. And then the rest is for spending money for Hawaii. Oh no, I just realized my envelope is coming apart on this side. Uh-oh, I have to get a new one. And so all of our stay is already paid for, our flights, everything, and almost all of it, like 95% of it was paid for using points from our credit card. So that's why I still use cards, because like we wouldn't have been able to go on this trip if it weren't for that. So, all right. There's anniversary. Vacation's going to get skipped this week. And Disney, I'm not stuffing, but I did make a $200 payment from this check. So I crossed off on here that I owed $280, and I only owe $80 more to pay this back. And then we'll actually start stuffing cash again. And that'll be towards all my spending money for my couple of days at Disneyland. I'm going in November. I'm taking my niece for her graduation, and 2 of our friends are going with us as well. Everything else is already paid for. Again, a lot of it, majority of it was paid for in points. The only thing I've paid out of pocket for is our tickets, and so that's what I'm paying back right now. And then after that, it's just spending money. So, and that is in November. So we have a little bit of time still. All right, that's it for my high priority binder. Next is going to be this little guy keeps getting moved around. Next is going to be my short term binder. And for my dogs, they are going to get 100. Okay. So they've got 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100 in their envelope. Household is going to get 10. That got emptied this week. I finally went and bought a bunch of household things that I was needing. Costco is going to get 60. So we've got 20, 40, 60. So total we have 20, 40, 60, and 80 in Costco. Okay, next is beauty, and that is going to get 20 this week, which I'm out of 20s, so it's going to be in 10s. Okay, so beauty now has 20, 30, 40, 50. My hair color shipped this week, so that was another big thing that I unstuffed from this envelope. And then toiletries, which is just for products that we use, that's going to get 10. Beauty is only for haircuts or hair color. If you're new, I get a lot of questions about that. Like, aren't those the same thing? Not to me. Self-care is going to get skipped this week. And then health is empty, and that is going to get 40. Got 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. And that is it for my short-term sinking funds. So lastly is going to be my low priority binder. And let's see what we can do in here. All right, so coffee this week. I use this for coffee or tea, and it's not for like going out for coffee, which we rarely do. We have pretty much everything to make a lot of the drinks that we love at home. So I buy matcha, we buy coffee beans from a local coffee roaster. My husband drinks Sleepy Time tea from a local tea shop that they, you know, it's not just like the Celestial Seasons Sleepy Time tea. It's like from a local place. So this is kind of for, it's like supplies. It's not just for like an everyday, let's go grab a coffee type of deal. But I am going to put $10 in here because we're running low on some of our things. And you know what? I'm going to do that in these 5s. Because sometimes I only need to pull 5. So I've got 20, 30, or no, 20, 30, 10, 20, 25, and 30 in coffee or tea. Entertainment's going to get skipped this week. It has 30, and that's good. We don't have any plans really this week, except we are going to a movie, but I've already bought the tickets for that like a month ago. So yeah, I'm not planning on using that. Clothing is going to get another 10, so it has 20. Shopping's also going to get another 10. That's also going to have 20. Gifts will also be getting a 10. So it has 30. And then hobbies is going to get skipped. It has 20. And then the last 10 is going to go into this little savings challenge that I'm working on, which is a quick 250. This is from Taylor at A Little of It All. And this is a little laminated challenge. I'm not like adding to this all the time, but trying to do at least twice a month, add $10 to this. So we're going to cross that off. And we have got $30 in here now, so that's awesome. All right, and that's the only savings challenge I'm working on right now. I do really want to get back to the Every Little Bit Adds Up challenge and trying to decide if I want to do that starting again in the new year or not. It's going to depend on how far we get with paying off our debt. We do have a little bit that we're still working on paying down, but we'll see, because usually the end of the year is kind of heavy on income for us because we get bonuses and stuff through work, mostly from my husband's work, but he gets bonuses and stuff usually towards the end of the year, and so that's like a good chunk of money that we can do some things with. So Anyway, you guys, that wraps up today's cash stuffing video. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you made it all the way to the end, leave me a tiger emoji or lion emoji in the comments, whatever one you guys have available. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support on my channel, and we will catch you guys in our next video. Bye.